I once kissed a girl who immediately on kissing wholeheartedly withdrew, shook her head, rolled her eyes, and without further ado asked blankly, "What just happened?" The moments our lips associated, she done the opposite. Disassociate self. I just blinked the moment into oblivion and said she might have had a flash. Talked for a while and left. There's no use gluing crystal fragments. Wait for the divergent pieces to evolve from rock-hard life-bashing to heart-bark tree that gathers the parts like branches eager to sprout, blossom, and bloom. The essence of life flows through everything. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. The wind chimes on the porch of the lazy lizard. Might lose a tail, but escape with your life. Seemed in those days, and it's been a while since I've been there, that most of the youngsters and not-so-youngsters I haphazardly acquainted in the Northwest Irish regions were either professional drunks or fervently AA. Both occupations so needlessly tough that they all pitched in and took turn in either upholding the bar or raising it. Passion split in duality leads to extreme stances. Delirium is ever as lethal as sobriety. Slonchevana zdrovye up yours. Hardest part was the guess, the gamble, the which leg are they standing on today and will they hop by nightfall. Them being Irish, you can imagine the jig and jumps they put their livers through. Walking up to the flat of a mate was like shooting craps, no way to know how their eyes would roll upon seeing you walk in with a bottle of hooch. Be ready to be the devil himself, be prepared to be the savior. And always be just you, each and every one of yous, like bullets in a gun belt, the individual charges of your personality traits, the facets of being, drunk, sober, soberly drunk, whether through booze or abnegations, abstinence or orgy, sleeplessness or bet marathons, we always seem to need somebody to whittle ourselves down to the core of exciting existence, of folly, of being blissfully aware of our perpetual unawareness, our innocence, our not making sense, in no sense whatsoever, pure like the liquor, the meditation, the orgasm, the thundering waves upon the beaches of our soul, drunk with life, no booze-up will ever match. No amount of ushkava will match the feel of your blood turning to life water as the spirits of awareness run through your veins. But it helps. Softens the meat like a marinade. The mariner's aid. Let the daily dust evaporate from your skin as the alcohol warms your blood and opens the pores, the atomary doors. Perception perspires, expires, evaporates, leaving yesteryear's mineral traces on your surface like a coat of fertilizer. Lick the salt off my skin, you shot lover. Tequila's fun. Acid is the lime. Acrid is the stomach that holds no solids. Liquid gold like the morning sun lingering on the mantelpiece, turning the dust to ballerinas in an atomary dance, a choreography of timely illusion. Le délire d'amour. The unreading, the unearthing, the picking yourself up off the ground after the booze lay you to your grave, there only hours before. The daily zombie hour. The excavating yourself from under a mountain of duvets after voluntary life burial, living in hollow hills. Till the resurrection, the standing case, the uplifted idea, the morning hard-on. It's not a depression, you were just digging for inner gold, trying to find the vein. A junkie hooked on its own essence, that hopeful look around, wondering if the disinfectant side effects of plus 40 have wiped the grind from your eyes and you can see the worlds around a little clearer, breathe anew and a little deeper. I had a 3-day party with a 22-year-old bloke. Sound a buddy of mine. Soul wandering the nighttime desert at the heart of the urban jungle. Party on. The doctor measured the lifetime left for his liver. Love to live, love to die. He was definitely on the way out. A special kind of suicide. But his laughter was real and his smile sincere, as he tapped the glass for attention from his little band of merrymakers. A toast. as if to announce a new job, a fresh undertaking, a passionate marriage coming up. So he announced his own death. A 2-month notice, like an eviction form stamped and dated and nailed to the door. And everyone cheered. No tears for the creatures of the night. 2 sides to every toast. The penalty for exuberance. The last 30 seconds of the bout. Beat a ring and you won't have to get out. Punch drunk. Throw in a towel like a flag draped on your coffin of belief in tomorrow. He was getting ready for bed, that's all. Party time. We drank beyond dawn, beyond salvation, beyond drinking, beyond thirst. I'll raise my glass to that kid from time to time. He didn't die at sea. He didn't catch pneumonia in the sleeting rain that only ever changes direction with the winds and seasons, but never loses its determination to soak you to a teardrop mind. He had the spirit to drink himself to death. On the threshold of life, he just shut the door. On which side, we'll never know. I decided not to stick around. Feeding him to the worms was not my job nor doing. I'm not the undertaker nor the overtaker. I don't need to go faster than you. The wildlife doesn't chase me and I don't need to compete. I'd rather meet, complete, and watch the show from stage. In heaven, everything is fine.